Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Liz.
I'm Julia.
And today we're sharing our most embarrassing moments with you all because Lord knows the two of us together have plenty.
I mean, we ate a raw onion last week. I don't think it could get more embarrassing than that.
So let's get started. Do you have any embarrassing moments in mind? Because I do.
I mean, off the top of my head, let's just tell them what happened to you last week when you blew up like a literal pufferfish. Take it away, Liz.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank my amazing caretaker, Nolan, because I would have died without her. Let me just give you a little prelude. I've never been allergic to anything. I've never had allergic reactions. Last week, I'm at the gym and all of a sudden I start sneezing like 10 times in a row. Imagine I'm like running with these dumbbells and I'm like sneezing. It is the most embarrassing thing ever. And I like keep looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm turning blood red. My little like eyeballs are like, you can't even see them because my face is just puffing up. I had to run out of the class. I was so embarrassed. So that morning I ate a green apple with almond butter, not thinking anything of it. I eat apples all the time.
I think we should put the picture for them to see.
I know, I think we should, and it's really embarrassing, but this is the picture.
So you had an allergic reaction, is that what you're trying to get at?
I had an allergic reaction in the middle of a gym class. There's something wrong with your girl, and this happened 2 weeks before on set when I ate a peach. So I don't know what's wrong with me, but I blew up like a balloon and it's really embarrassing because I never know when these allergic reactions are gonna happen.
Right, I think you need an allergy test, Liz.
I had to drive home looking like a damn pufferfish.
I was concerned for you because you shouldn't be operating a motor vehicle all puffed out.
I'm lucky to be alive, thank you.
Oh my god, okay, I got my most embarrassing moment. It was our senior year of high school and we had our group of boys and girls. We would always go out on the boat every weekend. My crush was there. So I had to impress them. We're wakeboarding. I'm not gonna fall off and embarrass myself. I fall off eventually and it was a really hard fall. So I swim up, I'm like, okay, like, I'm good. Oh my god. Oh my god, my bathing suit bottoms were on! I'm looking around, I'm like, oh my god, they're nowhere. The boat's coming around to come pick me up. I'm not gonna get out of the water with no bottoms on, so I'm signaling to Liz, like, Liz! So my crush offers to lend me his bathing suit bottoms. I'm like, okay, thank you, love you so much. I'm getting up out of the water, you know, adjusting them, and they won't go up. It was not only mortifying that I lost my bathing suit bottoms, but my crush's bathing suit bottoms don't fit me! I don't know how we got them on. She had to help me. We had to like,
Basically, your butt crack was sticking out the whole day, but that's okay. So I have another embarrassing moment. Actually, this happened kind of recently.
What?
And I think that it's pretty funny. I went on a date from hell. I mean, I wouldn't say from hell, but I just wasn't feeling the dude and I didn't like him. We had gone to multiple venues that night and I was just over it. I wanted to go home and eat. I'm thinking all night really hard, like, how am I gonna get out of this? I don't have a car, I have to take an Uber home. My phone is on 5% and I'm like, okay, I need to figure out a way home right now or else I'm gonna be screwed. So I excuse myself to the bathroom and I escape through the exit route. I make a really fast escape. I'm like, yes, I call an Uber. I'm so excited. The Uber friggin' gets there and all of a sudden I turn my head and I see my date standing outside of the bar looking at me. And
you got caught.
I was mortified. I pretended I didn't see him, hopped right in that Uber, and his phone number has been blocked ever since.
That is like not even embarrassing, that's messed up and rude.
That's so embarrassing though, like he knew I was ditching him.
She is not a nice person. I feel bad for that guy. Should we call him up and apologize on your behalf? I think it's time to unblock his number. We don't condone that type of behavior.
I just randomly thought of a really embarrassing twins moment. We were in college in New Orleans and we decided for the day to go to a festival that was down the street.
It was the annual Oak Street Po' Boy Festival.
We wanted to eat delicious po' boys, drink some beer, you know, have a good day. The night before, you know, it's college, we went out and we probably didn't have enough water to drink.
We were hungover.
We were pretty hungover, yes. We eat a couple po' boys, but I didn't eat as many as I wanted. Like I could have eaten at least like 4 and I think we only had like 1.5.
Right.
So all of a sudden, Julia starts not feeling well. I pull up to the side and I'm like, okay, you know, let me just take care of her. And I look over at her, I'm like, whoa, Julie, you're not looking good right now. She is pale as a ghost and like a little hint of green. And I was low-key so scared, but I didn't want to freak you out even more. Worst part is that it's a crowded po' boy festival. There's nowhere for the poor girl to sit down, so I had to sit her down on the curb of the street. She just starts coming in and out of consciousness, like she's like just like dead to the world, like this, like, and I'm like having to hold her up, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what it was, some weird twin telepathy type stuff, but I start feeling the same exact way that she starts feeling. I start losing I start just losing my consciousness. I feel myself turning really pale, and I'm there sitting down next to her now, and we're both just like leaning on each other, like. We both were out of consciousness for a good like minute. And there's all these people walking around us, and we're just
two
like
blonde girls like just like unconscious. And nobody calls 911 or tries to help us. That's a funny thing too. Nobody tried to help us.
No one. After like 5 minutes, we regained ourselves.
We walked our booty straight home. I don't even think I finished my shrimp po' boy.
The most embarrassing part about that story is like, what is the likelihood of not only you fainting, but I fainted right after you at the same time?
Mortifying. Thank you guys for putting up with us and listening to our most embarrassing moments. If you're a YouTuber, please let us know your channel handle in the comments below and we'll subscribe back to you. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter, add us on Snapchat, and we'll see you guys right back here next Twin Tuesday. Bye!